Hi Virgo, this is just with your October 2020 weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Virgo, for those of you who want to, I would love to hear from you. So leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how this resonates with you because seems like a bit of a doozy to me. So this is not going to resonate with all of you, but it is a truth and it is something that I'm picking up for the Virgos that I'm reading for, the energies that's coming strongly toward me. This is what I'm saying here, okay? You may not like everything that you're about to hear. I'm letting you know now. So when it comes to, let's start light. When it comes to career and finance, it looks like you're kind of fixing anything that needs to be ironed out, right? And it looks like you'll be able to do that. So like minds coming together and being able to make some things work. If you're thinking about going to a new job and trying to figure out, well, how is that going to work? For some of you, it's going to be really good. It's going to be better than where you're coming from. It's going to be, again, like-minded people who share some of the same background, interests, mindset. And it's no drama, no drama. So if there's someplace new that you're embarking on or going to, it looks like it's going to be far better than the last place. Now, it looks like to me that some of you, all hell is about to break loose at home, if it hasn't already. Some lies may need to get reviewed, right? Some lies are coming up for review. Somebody's been lying or this not talking. All that is getting ready to come up and out, up and out. And things are coming up. It's going to leave you stressed out, worried, a lot of anxiety, really not knowing what to do. If it is you that's been caught being a liar, you can fight all you want. It's not going to work. I don't feel like it is. I don't know exactly who you're going to spar with, but it's going to be quite a fight. Now, you may win the fight. Okay, you may win what they say, the battle, but you didn't win the war, that type of thing, and you'll know it. Even though you'll stand up for yourself and you may win the sparring, the back and forth, but it's almost like a double-edged sword, catch-22. You don't win in the end, and that's going to leave you in a daunting place, okay? And your head a lot, overthinking the situation. Hell, some of you, as soon as I put this down, I was thinking, first thing came to me was migraine. The Virgos I know, at least some of them, especially the women, they get migraines. So it could be a migraine, it could be a headache. It's just like, ugh. Now, I have to tell you, some of you have not been taking care of yourself. You have not the way that you're supposed to be. And I feel that it's all going to probably come to a head as well. So please be careful, be heart healthy, and try to look after yourself. Some of you could just be doing too much. This energy around us right now is heavy. It's heavy. It's a lot going on. You got all the beefs, right? Libra, Aries, Capricorn. Goddamn, I'll be glad when all of this is done. But in the meantime, for all of us that, God willing, we will survive, take care of yourself. So I feel for some of you, there is a fraud in your midst. You may be the fraud, but there's a fraud here. It's a false person. It's somebody that's trying to make it seem like they feel one way, their things are one way, but it's completely different. Now, for some of you, it may be almost impossible to sift this person out because they're pretty good at what they do. They're pretty good at what they do. And you may have a couple of people, not just one person. There may be up to two people that you cannot trust, that you've trusted all along. But oh well, slowly but surely, you're starting to take a step back. And you're starting to see what the hell is going on around here, right? And although you may think this argument or this fallout or your advance, you may make an advance to try to work something out and things are not really falling into place as you've anticipated. This situation is not meant to end right now. And you can't just distance yourself from this person, these people, as much as you would like to. Not right now, at least. You want to, but you can't, okay? Because it is for you to kind of see a little bit more, to get real understanding, get real clarification. I feel for some of you, there is someone that you have really great rapport with, and then there's someone who you're having a real sticky situation with, okay? And it's not easy to kind of deal with it, deal with them both, okay? Deal with them both. Some of you may be keeping it a secret that your health is not so great. and you're worrying and silent, and you could be blowing up to people, but you're holding on to something that you kind of need to let people know. You may feel you may be very nice with someone, like you're being very nice with them, but you're just waiting for them to completely hang themselves. You're just waiting. Okay? I would say be careful of the people around you, Virgo. I would say be careful with the people around you. Yeah. Because there's some definite disappointment. Something is coming out that is going to reveal all. And it's karmic. It has to happen. It's all happening at a divine time. So if you're trying to push things to happen faster than what it will, it won't. Because it's at a divine time that all of this is going to come to a head. So let's get into love. Virgo singles, you're coming out of a place where you love someone greatly, and this person puts you in a place now, heart space wise, where you may not feel like, you may look and say, I don't think I'll ever love again. I'll ever trust again. I'm not like that. I'll never love somebody like that again. And although you may say hi to people, and you may say that you're open to meeting again, you may be feeling like, I'm lying to myself. I don't think so. And even if you try to attempt to take someone's offer, or to assert, or to initiate a step forward, you'll retreat, because there is wounds here. You're kind of going through the heavy wounds that are here. I feel that people around you, if it is you trying to go back to somebody who's going to be close to them, nothing's impossible, but it will be difficult to do. And I feel that there's a lot of lies and deceit that's going on around you with people that either you're trying to get to know if you were to meet them, or someone from your past. A lot of issues, a lot of conflict, a lot of feeling like things aren't working right. And you may notice that just on the first meeting of someone, like, this isn't even working right. Like, we can't, they don't like me, I don't like them, that type of thing, right? So singlehood, if you're out there trying to get in the game, will be a bit of a challenge. I feel like you'll be better off focusing more on your health, your finances. And I also wanted to say, don't sell yourself short for a penny, okay? Don't forego your full happiness just because this makes economic sense, because you're still going to be the loser in the long term, okay? There's that. I'm putting that out there. I have no personal beef with not one Virgo on this earth. Not one, okay? I'm a very black and white person, so I don't walk around with just beef. But I don't have a problem with any of you that's listening to this personally. This is the cards, it's the energy that I'm picking up on, okay? That's why I want you guys to interact and let me know if any of this is resonating with you. Okay, so back to Virgos. You're leaving it alone. You are heartbroken, yes, you are. And you may become very pissed, just angry. And it could all be internalized, like not just lashing out to people, but internally, boy, oh boy, I wouldn't want to stir your pot. Don't stir a single Virgo's pot right now, because they are not in the best place. And I don't think you want the wrath that is intended probably for someone else, but you're going to get it. So there's that. Now, could this be happening to you, Virgo? Absolutely, it could be happening to you. So be careful. Excuse me, again, if you are initiating contact with people and they're, being weird and, just this may not be your time. And you'll know it straight away. Virgo's like, oh no, and we'll leave that alone. Now, Virgo couples. Well. What a tiny web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Somebody is definitely deceptive. There is a third party that is creating a lot of problems in this relationship. You need to choose one. Only one is going to be chosen. So come off of it, okay? Now, that's for those of you that I'm reading for. If this is a third party situation, you still may be trying to say, you know what's the better version. You know it, Some of you, you know what the better version is with this, out of the two. You know what the better version is. But, you may feel like you're not, it's like almost like you may, for some of you, or this could be your person, but someone feels like if I could just put both of them together, if I could just have them both. And because what this one doesn't give me, I get from this one. But if I had to weigh the scales, this person gives more than this person. And it may, some of you may be blinded by the money, right? Some of you may be blinded by that somebody kind of takes a blind eye to things, right? Like whatever, as long as, nothing comes my way, you could do whatever you want to do, right? And I feel like your person, for some of you, it's just travel. It is as mundane as we need to go travel. Do we have enough money? You're worrying about that, and your person may be like, "Shit, I'm going with or without you. I want to go travel. I'm going to go do something." And you might not have the best time if you're going to travel right now with your person. Somebody may not even be able to go. It may not be the best time to do this, but somebody wants to make the other person happy, and you need to speak up. These are the things that make ulcers. When you don't speak up and you stress yourself internally, this is no good. You've got to speak. Others of you, it is about your person may feel like they're moving on or they want to get in a better place between the two of you, and they may be actively doing that, actively moving in that way, right? But you can't really do it because either it's somebody's mother, there's somebody else here that this harmonious connection can't be, if that makes any sense, right? And so it delays getting back on the right track. Now, for those of you that's just arguing and having a fallout with your person, you're trying to decide, when should I make the initial move? When should I, try to work on this? When should I talk to them and approach them? Is it the best time? And you're in your head a lot over it. So for some of you, I feel somebody is not marriage material. They're not built for commitment. They're not willing or wanting to do a traditional relationship, but they're not really saying anything about it. Clarity is a challenge. Honesty is a challenge. I can't keep saying the same thing every time. Eventually, these things will change. We do have a lot of retrograde planets, so there's that. I feel somebody is not loving the other person the way they used to. And because of it, they may be self-sabotaging this relationship. Like somebody, you can look at somebody like, you're doing everything you can to fuck this up. It's that type of thing, you know? And you're probably looking at someone, or they could be looking at you and saying the same thing, like, you're doing everything that you can to fuck this up, right? You want me to leave you. That's what it is. You want me to leave you. And someone may want the other person to leave them because they don't know how to do it themselves, basically. Somebody is tired of fighting for sex. Somebody is tired of coming back. Somebody is being manipulated when it comes to sex, and they know just how to get out of that person what they want when it comes to sex, and somebody's tired of it. So somebody retreats more to work. They go back to work, and they feel like that's not their love language. They don't want to fight for it. They don't want it to have to get to, for some people, this is part of their foreplay. The drama, the I'm not speaking, the trauma, all of this, and then it ends up in the bedroom. And I feel for some of you, somebody else is like, no, this is not healthy. I don't want to do this anymore. So there's a lot of retreat and pulling back. It's a lot of pulling back. So in the extended, we're going to look at this relationship, particularly your person. How do they feel about you, the relationship? What are they challenged by? What secrets do they keep in? What do they want to tell you deep down inside? How do they feel about you? Where do they want this relationship to go in the future? What will their present actions be, and what's going to be the outcome? We'll also look at Aries or Pisces. How do they feel about you? If you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. If you'd like a personal reading with me, click the link to my website to set something up. And if you are new to the channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. I look forward to hearing from you, Virgo. Take care.